I'm happy to speak about developments in Asian art history, religious art, and particularly Buddhist art. And when I was reflecting on this topic, I thought of some of the major figures in the field and how influential they've been in our understanding of religious art. The first person that came to mind is Ananda K. Coomaraswamy, who is a great genius from Sri Lanka, but he's really associated with Indian art. And he wrote many classics on Hindu and Buddhist art. He spent most of his career in the United States as a very prolific scholar, having written as many as 1,000 articles and books and other publications. He was fluent in a number of languages, and he did work mainly on the development of the Buddha image and reasserted the Indian role in the development of the Buddha image rather than focusing on Gandhara and maybe the Western influence on this earliest period of iconic representation of the Buddha. He also did work on Christian art and mysticism, really a brilliant scholar. The second person that I thought of in this context is Alexander Soper. He was an American scholar, very influential in the post-World War II period. And he did a lot of work on style and stylistic chronology, so very careful descriptive and formal analysis, and helped us understand how style changed over time, and also made the connection between religious images and religious texts. After him, maybe the next very influential figure is Lokesh Chandra, who is an Indian scholar. He's still alive, and very influential in terms of his work on iconography, that is the signs and symbols and images that are related to religious, in this context, religious practice. So Lokesh Chandra published over 500 works, but is best known for a very large multi-volume set on iconographic dictionary. And then finally, I thought of Fabio Rambelli, who is active scholar today, and he worked on and works on material culture, particularly the material culture of Japanese Buddhism, and began to expand the field beyond sculpture and painting and ritual objects so that we take a look at all of those things, material things, objects that are used in religious practice, and what is their significance, and what do these objects have to say about the religion and also how people experience and practice the religion. But there are a number of scholars who have been very influential over the last 100 years. If I were to characterize this evolution of religious art studies and Buddhist art studies, I would say that it's becoming ever more multidisciplinary, and it has challenged the dominance of text in religious studies and has advocated for the importance of objects and things and what they can tell us about how people actually practice the religion.